Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 73 of the James Layton Fitness Podcast. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be discussing a topic I recently discussed within a Instagram video. However, because with the Instagram videos you can only do 1 minute videos, it was relatively brief. I wanted to discuss this topic in slightly more detail on the podcast. And the topic we'll be discussing today is a common question I get asked from clients, and that is, why are my calories and macronutrients not matching? Now, for those of you that don't know, there's 4 calories per gram of protein, 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate, 9 calories per gram of fat, and 7 calories per gram of alcohol. So you may think that if you meet your daily macronutrient targets, that by default you'll be meeting your calorie targets as well. However, this doesn't always happen, and the reason why is because of rounding. So essentially, food companies are allowed to round their macronutrients either up or down, and this doesn't seem a huge deal on its own. However, when a lot of food companies are doing this, you can see where you can get the discrepancies at the end of your day. And you look at MyFitnessPal and you think, why are my calories and macronutrients not matching? So, for example, if something is zero point 0.4 grams of fat, food companies can actually list this as 0 grams of fat. Additionally, if something is 19.7 grams of protein, food companies can list this as 20 grams of protein. So again, as I mentioned, this isn't a huge deal on its own, but when a lot of these food companies are doing this, you can see just how much these discrepancies can influence your daily targets. Now, should you really be concerned about this? And the short answer is no. All I want you to do is just simply focus on meeting your calories and macronutrients as accurately as possible. With that being said, just appreciate there might be some small discrepancies at the end of the day. So as I discussed before, if your goal is fat loss, you need to realize that protein and total calories are the most important factors. So I would prioritize those two factors first, and then just appreciate there may be some small discrepancy with your fat and carbohydrate targets because of the way the numbers are manipulated. So I know this has been a relatively short podcast, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully this has eased your fears of why this is the case. I know this happens to a lot of people, and a lot of people tend to freak out about the matter, but the reality is it's not really a big deal in the grand scheme of things. But as I said, focus on, if your goal is fat loss, focus on protein, total calories, and just appreciate there may be some discrepancies with your carb to fat targets, but total calories and protein are the most important factors within the fat loss phase. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll look forward to speaking to you next week. Take care.